Tonight, we're learning more about a Clive man convicted of defrauding elderly Iowans out of millions of dollars.
Zach Flaherty is sentenced to 19 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to wire fraud. KCCI's Bo Bowman explains what prosecutors describe as a ruthless scheme.
Yeah, Laura, prosecutors say Flaherty preyed on the elderly Iowans by befriending them, gaining their trust, and then defrauding more than 30 individuals of their life savings.
It's hard to see the person that took the money from your family.
Zachary Flaherty's victims walked out of his sentencing hearing with some relief. The man who defrauded them of millions of dollars is headed to prison on a 19-year sentence.
But all in all, it went in our favor, I believe, with the judgment. So, yeah, we're just going to move on. That's all we can do.
Prosecutors say Flaherty inserted himself into his victims' lives, helping with household tasks, even referring to some victims as mom and dad. Investigators say even after he was initially charged with federal crimes, he continued to break the law. They called Flaherty, quote, a fraudster who will break any rule and tell any lie. The defendant has displayed an unwillingness to comply with any rules applicable to him. During pretrial release, prosecutors say he was ordered to not sell his home, which still has a for sale sign in the yard. They also say Flaherty failed to pay any of the loans on his boats or vehicles. Flaherty's wife, Jessica Flaherty, is also facing a criminal contempt charge. Investigators accuse her of trying to sell some of her husband's guitars while he was in jail. Prosecutors say that violated a court order that prohibits anything that would depreciate the value of their property and its potential use to be used to pay restitution. During Zachary Flaherty's sentencing, the prosecutors asked the judge to give him as much prison time as they could, claiming he's shown no signs of remorse. They presented this phone conversation Flaherty had with his wife from jail, where Flaherty said, quote, "Did I take the money? Well, yeah, I took the money. Did I earn the money? Probably took less than I should have," end quote.
We did reach out today to many of the victims, and many of them told us they were happy to put this behind them, but still upset to be out of their life savings. In addition to his prison sentence, Flaherty was ordered to pay $2.4 million in restitution, but prosecutors say the victims will only get back pennies compared to what they lost. Ben.
Okay, Bo, thank you.